Stop for a moment. Think about the last time a stranger's glance made your heart skip a beat. Maybe you were standing in line for coffee, the smell of roasted beans swirling in the air when you heard someone laugh. And in that instant, something deep inside whispered, "This was meant to happen." That moment didn't feel random. It felt like life paused for a second, just to let you notice. Because sometimes, life speaks softly, not through grand events, but through subtle nudges. A gentle hand on your shoulder, asking you to pay attention. Every single day, small miracles unfold around us, tiny alignments that most people miss. You hum a song you haven't heard in years, and seconds later, it plays on the radio. You meet a stranger, and moments later, you both realize you grew up on the same quiet street. Coincidence? Or something else? Carl Jung called these experiences synchronicities. They don't follow logic, but they strike you in the heart. And the more you notice them, the more they seem to multiply. Almost as if life is eager for you to see the thread it's been quietly weaving. If you want to catch more of these whispers, try this simple practice. Keep a small notebook nearby. Draw 2 columns, one labeled, "What happened?" the other, "How I felt." The next time something odd occurs, a name popping into your mind, and seconds later appearing on a passing bus, write it down. Not just the event, but also the feeling. Was it excitement? Calm? A strange comfort? After just a week, you may start to see patterns, like stars slowly connecting into constellations, revealing where the universe might be gently guiding you. Beneath your daily thoughts lies a vast, quiet place, a shared pool of symbols and stories Carl Jung called the collective unconscious. In this hidden world, certain universal characters often show up to guide your journey. You might meet the catalyst, who appears right when you feel stuck, nudging you toward movement, or the guardian, who shows up when you need safety, wrapping you in an unexpected sense of peace. There's also the visionary, who dares you to dream bigger, and the muse, who sparks fresh creativity inside you. And sometimes you'll encounter the seeker, who arrives not with answers, but with better questions. When someone seems to embody one of these roles, pause. Ask yourself, why has this person shown up right now? What lesson are they bringing me? Write it down. Over time, your notebook won't just contain events. It will hold the quiet story of your personal evolution. But these meetings go even deeper. Because we often meet not just others, but hidden parts of ourselves. Have you ever admired someone's confidence and felt a quiet ache inside because you wish you had that same courage? Or felt irritated by someone's impatience, only to realize it mirrors your own restlessness? This is projection at work. We see in others both what we love and what we struggle to accept within ourselves. Try this exercise. Open a fresh page in your notebook. Draw 2 columns, "What I admire" and "What annoys me." Think of someone you've encountered recently. List 1 or 2 traits under each column. Then ask yourself, what does this reveal about me? Often, the very things we notice in others are mirrors, inviting us to grow. And then sometimes, you meet someone who feels different. There's no rush of adrenaline, no nervous butterflies. Instead, there's a profound stillness, a soft knowing that you've somehow come home. Carl Jung described this as the dance of animus and anima, the inner masculine and feminine energies we all carry. When you meet someone who activates these energies, it feels as if parts of your soul you didn't even know were asleep begin to awaken. If you ever feel this, Pause. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask yourself quietly, is this alignment? Pay attention to your body, warmth in your chest, a steady calm, or a quiet pulse of excitement. These are the signs your unconscious is speaking directly to you. To help you anchor these experiences, let's build a habit together. First, pause once a week and review your notebook entries. Circle 2 or 3 moments that stood out. Ask, what feeling ties these together? This reflection helps you see the emotional currents guiding your path. Second, join our community challenge. Pick one synchronicity from this week. Share it in the comments below. Tell us, what happened? How did it make you feel? What did you learn? Your story might be exactly the nudge someone else needs to hear. Now, whenever you feel that quiet pull, whether it's a chance conversation, a lingering glance, or a familiar melody, stop. Ask yourself, what gift or challenge is this moment bringing me today? Write the question on one side of an index card. On the other side, write one small action you'll take. Send a message. Start a hobby they reminded you of. Or simply spend a few quiet moments reflecting on the insight. Carry this growth action card with you. Let it remind you that life is constantly offering you small invitations for growth. And now, let's make it even more real. Try this experiment. Tomorrow, meet someone new with pure curiosity. Ask open questions. Simply listen. The next day, meet someone with gentle vulnerability. Share a piece of your story first. After both, pause and reflect. Which approach felt more real? Which sparked a deeper connection? Then share your experience with us. Every comment adds another thread to this growing tapestry. Sometimes the universe doesn't send lightning bolts. It sends quiet detours. I once missed my usual bus stop. Frustrated, I stepped off too early, only to find myself standing before a street artist painting quotes on the wall. One line stopped me cold. Trust the detour. That extra walk, which at first felt like a mistake, cleared my mind and led me to an idea that changed my career. Never underestimate small delays, unexpected turns, or seemingly random encounters. They might be perfectly placed stepping stones. To keep this practice fresh, give yourself one wonder walk each week. Leave your phone behind. Step outside. Simply observe. Notice the colors, sounds, faces, even small conversations around you. When you return, jot down the 3 most striking details and how they made you feel. Often, these subtle moments are the universe's softest whispers. Before we finish, let's remember the most important part of this journey: consistency. Growth doesn't come from one perfect synchronicity or a single magical meeting. It comes from building the habit of noticing, reflecting, and acting. Over time, you'll collect a mosaic of tiny moments, each one a tile forming the larger, breathtaking design of your life. So here's your final invitation. Pick one of today's 5 tools: the notebook journaling, the wonder walk, the admiration irritation list, the alignment breath test, the encounter experiment. Commit to doing it 3 times this week. After each, reflect for 1 quiet minute. What did I learn? At the end of the week, review your notes. You may be amazed by how much clarity appears when you simply pay attention. If this sounds like the kind of journey you're ready to embrace, go ahead and hit subscribe now. Each week, we explore another simple way to transform small coincidences into clear, beautiful steps forward. And the next time a stranger's glance makes your heart skip again, don't brush it off. Lean in. Ask your question. Follow the thread. Because sometimes the universe doesn't just send you a sign. Sometimes it's writing you the most beautiful love letter of your life.